Hello, and welcome to my January setup for 2022. My name is Jillian, and this is my first reading journal. I wanted to start off by saying Happy New Year, and whether or not 2021 was good or bad, just remember today's just another day. So take a moment, breathe, grab a cup of tea, and come relax with me. As a newbie, I didn't know until watching a few monthly setups from different YouTubers that most people put a book as their main theme. I personally don't think I will always do that, but for this month I've chosen one of my favourite reads from 2021, which just so happens to also have a gorgeous cover, and that is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. If you haven't read or heard of this book, you're missing out. It's quite popular on BookTube and BookTok, and rightly so. Erin just has this ability to transport you to such a beautiful and magical world. It makes you believe that there could be magic around you right now, if you just took the leap of faith and believed. The focal point of my spread for this month is that gorgeous bee on the front cover. So I wanted to stick with the theme and create that black and blue background and create my own Starless Sea by ripping up a bunch of card and just making a mishmash of things. As you can see, there is no rhyme or reason to how I'm creating this. I just made sure that similar colors weren't together and made sure things were contrasting from one another. On the right side, I ripped the paper so it would encompass the bee, which at the end turns out to be really, really beautiful. I used the cover art bee as a reference guide, but in no way, shape or form is it identical to it. But I tried. And at this point, as I was drawing that outline, I realized that I made a boo-boo and I should have painted first. So behind the scenes here, I am scrambling to get the paint and the paintbrushes ready. This isn't special paint. I believe I got it from one of those paint by number kits. So yeah, here I am painting the bee yellow. Here comes another point where I realize that I don't like it, and I'm just going to go crazy and splatter paint around and make it messy. Trust the process, right? Here I am just adding a darker shade of yellow, verging on orange, just to add a little more depth. After some movie magic, it eventually dried and I continued on with the outline. I made sure to have some sort of a gradual effect on the bee, so the head would be very blocked out black. The midsection was semi see-through, you could see the yellow underneath, and then the bee stripes were also a very strokey but dense black. I apologize for my terrible description of that, but I hope you get what I mean. I used a thinner pen for the wings. I think the wings were definitely my favorite part of the bee. I basically just did some outlines, and for the texture I did a stippling motion, thicker in the middle and kind of dispersing to the tips of the wings. If you wanted to see a close-up of the bee, check out my Instagram, which is @dearestjillian_journals, and it's in the description below. For the legs and the antenna, I kind of just made them quite hairy, quite textured. One thing I will be doing for every monthly spread is basically to create a signifier of a new month. So I'll be cutting either half page or some sort of shape out. People say things come in threes, and this is my third boo-boo of this video. I wrote January. I misspelled January, so please ignore that. I know it's there. Here I am just outlining the bee with a pen. It looked a bit too faint against the background of the next page, so I just wanted to make it more detailed and stand out. Please don't come at me, I don't have any bulldog clips, and yes, they are bobby pins that I've used to stick the page down. Use what you've got, I say. For this spread, I'm going to put the books that I will be reading this month in one column and the ones that I've completed in the next one. I thought the spread was a bit bare, so I again referenced the lock on the chapters and made it the center focal point of the spread. I feel like a monthly spread is not complete without a quote, so I chose the quote from the Stylist T that says, "We are all stardust and dreams." I found this beautiful stamp on Facebook Marketplace and thought it would be appropriate to put on the monthly spread. My TBR for this month is Dune by Frank Herbert. I started reading in December, but it just got really busy, so it is now my January TBR. My second to be read for this month is Illuminae by A.B. Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I've heard such great things from this series and I'm so excited to read it. I'm only putting 3 books for this month, and the last one is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I've heard lots of things from Book Talk on this book, so very interested. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful day.